Hello, hello, hello. Can everyone see me and hear me? Hi, everyone. How's it going? I'm in my daughter's crazy room. Hello, hello. Say, who's in here? Hi, Lisa D. Delights. You're the first one in. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Happy Camper. Hello. Hi, Carol. So happy to be here for an actual live. Me too. I'm so glad you've made it, Happy Camper. Arcuda 2001. Hi, everyone. Always looking forward to seeing Carol. Hello, hello. If you can see me, can you hit the thumbs up so I can make sure you can see and hear me? Let's see. 3 Generations says hello, hello. Happy Camper. I wonder if she's without Wi-Fi. Let's see. So can you guys hear me? So, okay, so I've got Ride Today says hi, Miss Glow. Okay, I've got a thumbs up. DM says thumbs up. Okay, so you guys can hear me. Great. You know, last week I was up in the mountains and I had internet, but I couldn't figure it out. And I had left Oopsie's. I probably should have stayed at Oopsie's and did it from her place. But I was trying to get home to get out of the mountains. We had been there several days and I was trying to beat a windstorm that was coming in. In fact, I talked to Oopsie this morning and she sent me some pictures. And you know, the picture that I have on the thumbnail for this live, that enclosure behind that, the boys, she calls them the boys, they're like teenagers up to early 20s. They're the ones that helped her clear out her yard. That whole enclosure was blown down by the wind. There's windstorms up to 60 miles an hour. Oh, let me go over the comments for a minute. Oh, 3 Generations says beautiful hat, Carol. Thank you, 3 Generations. Happy Camper says hi at 3. Hello at 3. Ride Today says thumbs up. Great. Glad to hear that. Arcudo is loving the hat too. DM has got a 3. And Amy is saying, howdy, you're the best. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, as I said on the thumbnail title, after going up and looking and visiting with Oopsie and helping her out up there, and meeting with Fee, oh, that was so much fun. We the 3 of us, the 3 senior amigos, we just had a wonderful time. But I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to look for a little off-grid property where I can meet up with friends and we can just have fun, because we had such a good time. Hi, Oopsie, I see you're in the house. Hey, Oopsie. I was just talking about being up at your place and how the wind, after I left, you had a windstorm and it did some damage. Oopsie, I hear you loud and clear. Okay, good. Glad to hear that. The Happy Camper says, love your hat, Carol. Thank you, Happy Camper. Lisa D, hi, Glow. Hi, chat. Hey, Lisa D. I got to go over there and check out. Lisa D does some wonderful, wonderful recipes and amazing, amazing food. So go over and check her out. Dreaming Out Loud RVing says, hey, Glow, you look beautiful today. Loving the hat. Thank you. Thank you. I do like this hat. This is one of my favorite little hats. Although I see this got a little piece of thing sticking out here or something, but I'll have to trim that. But Happy Camper says, we've got them here. It's been super windy. That's what I'm hearing, that it's windy. I don't know if you're in Arizona, Happy Camper, but in Arizona, I hear all up and down the valley, up in the White Mountains, they're having wind gust, unbelievable wind gust. So the Lisa D Delights show says 3 senior amigos, LOL. Yeah, we're the 3 senior amigos. Oh my goodness, we had such a good time. The Happy Camper says, hi at Judith. Oh, I want an off-grid property too. Yes, I would love to get an off-grid property. I was just so inspired. Did you see the views from the back of the edge of her property, looking over that vista and the mountains? The only thing, and actually on Traveling Roberts Live this past Friday, I went on and was, chatting on there, and I was telling him that I'm looking for off grid, but that is so expensive in California. I'll have to look somewhere else. And he said, look at the White Mountains in Arizona, which is where I was. So, hey, if Traveling Robert says it, it must be pretty solid. Oh, hello. Freedom 2020 says, hi there, child of God. I'm a glow bug. I like that. A glow bug. That's a good one. Glow show, glow bug, glowmobile. We're glowing all over the place here. Try it, buy it, make it, sell it. Says, greetings. Hello there. How are you doing? 55 and alive. Hello. We briefly camped together over in Quartzsite. The Lisa D Delight Show says, thank you, Glow. Oh, anytime, Lisa D. Carrie Joe says, hi, Glow, and everyone. Hello. Dreaming Out Loud Arving says, hello there, happy camper. Everyone's saying hello. I actually talked to Dee from Lady Bug Out, and I'm not gonna give her news out, but we may be meeting up again soon just to do some fun stuff. I mean, you know what? You meet the most amazing people on the road, and you really are able to have and sustain friendships with them, even though you don't travel together all the time. You really are able to. One of I would say my dearest friends, Judy, I met at Quartzsite a few years back, and we've gone to, the Balloon Festival in Santa Fe. We've gone to, so, this has just been an unexpected gift and blessing, meeting people at this stage in my life. And as I've said before, just expanding my circle at almost 70. It's just almost unheard of. Let's see. Amy says, windy in Colorado. Oh, yeah, I bet it is. Mary Montano. Hello, Mary. I love your cooking. I'm gaining weight with your recipes. Well, I would say that I'll be doing some low-calorie recipes soon, but I'd be lying, so I won't say that. But maybe I might do a few. I might. I really need to myself. Happy Camper says, Colorado here, Carol, and my RV was rocking. Wow. What kind of RV do you have, Happy Camper? You want to share that with us? Dreaming Out Loud RVing says, 55 and alive, love your name. I know, isn't that cool? 3 Generations is saying hello to Oopsie. Happy Camper says the views were incredible from there. That's what convinced me. Me too. And in certain areas in the White Mountains of Arizona, you can get properties for very, very inexpensive. Well, when you compare them with other places. But everything you're going to, pay a good price for. But like Traveling Robert said, the only problem is the water. You have to have it brought in. So I want somewhere where it already is hooked up, or has a well. So that's probably going to be more costly. So I'll have to save my little pennies together to do that. Hey, Judy says, hi, Happy Camper. Are you a full-time camper? Yes, I think Happy Camper is. Happy Camper says, I love the glow bug thing. Me too. Darlene Keen. Hello, Darlene says, hello, Glow and everyone. Amy, do you have glow bug t-shirts? I don't, but I think I will. I don't, do you know I don't have any merch yet? I am so behind. I don't even have an Amazon. You know what? When I really knew, when I was doing the interview with Marie, who had that fabulous Ford Connect that had all the bright orange colors and just really bright and vivid, she had so many great things, products in there. I just, from the toilet to the faucet to the cover on the window, as I was filming it, I thought, oh my goodness, I really need to have an Amazon affiliate account, because I know so many people are going to want to know about these products. And I tell you, I was bombarded with people asking about them. So I'm going to have to set up an affiliate account. If there's someone on here who knows how to do that, could you please hit me up at gloriouslifeonwheels@gmail and let me know how to do it, because I have no clue. But yeah, I really do need to do it, because a lot of the products that I show and the things that people share, when I interview them, people want to know about them. And I'd like to be able to provide that information without always having to have the poor person I interviewed go on and read the comments for me. And that's what Marie did. She went on, read comments, and answered the questions for people. But I'd like to be able to do it myself. Happy Camper says, Judith pretty much. Oh, pretty much. Okay. So you are pretty much. Says Amy that Euros be so cute. I'm not sure about that, Happy Camper. Not sure what you're saying there. My French keyboard. Don't know. You'll have to explain that one, Happy Camper. Arcuda 2001 says, don't forget about sharing your story with us at some point. I'd love to hear how you came to van life. Nora here. Well, you know, Nora, I will do a video on that. I have just always loved to travel. And the funny thing is, I love the outdoors. I love water sports. I'm the least, okay. I'm the most technically challenged person I know. And in elementary school, you know how when they choose teams, you know, to be on, you know, when you're going to do some sport at recess, I was always without fail the last person to be picked because everyone knew having me on their team was a liability. So does that tell you what kind of athlete I am? But despite all that, I love outdoor activities. I love water skiing. I have water skied, believe it or not. The instructor had to be on one of the skis with me with one leg, but I water skied. I love windsurfing. I love outdoor activities. I like traveling. To me, there's nothing tastes better than a meal cooked over an outdoor campfire. The sound of nature when you're along the lake, as long as there's our water body of water, as long as there's no alligators in that, you know, I don't want to be anywhere where there's alligators, but you know, the sound of the birds chirping when you wake up in the morning, like that video I did, you know, the most beautiful campsite. That was just heaven to me, waking up that morning, seeing the sunrise over. So as far as how I started doing nomad life, I just love the outdoors. I love traveling. So I have always wanted an RV. I guess maybe seeing I Love Lucy in that crazy movie way back on their RV when they went up the mountain. But and for me, I never thought it would be affordable because when I started looking at RVs, the ones that I really liked, I thought I wanted one, you know, that had, you know, all those fancy dancy things. They were like, I was just shocked, beyond shocked. They were like $135, $150, $200,000. I thought, well, that's not happening. And then I came across Bob Wells. I was looking for cheap RVs and I put in cheap RV and who popped up but Bob Wells. So let me get back to that in a minute. Let me do some comments. Let's see. DJ Skype. I hope that's right. San Francisco van lifer here. Hi. That's where I was born, in San Francisco. So you're right in my old stomping grounds. The oh yeah, Haight Ashbury. We used to love to hang out in those areas. 35-foot fifth wheel, Carol. Now I missed that. So can you say that again with your name? Because I missed the name on that. Esther Stevens is saying, hi, Glowbies. Hello, Esther. How are you doing? The Happy Camper says, mind sharing a general price. A general price. I'm not sure what on the ones that I was looking at. So I didn't buy one. I had one built out. Just Live, Love, Laugh, Lock says it's taxing trying to find the right vehicle to start exploring van life. It is. Those of you who have RVs or vans, do you want to make some comments on what you think about what are your favorite vans, what you have experienced and what works for you? Three Generations is saying hello to Esther Stevens. Yes. Happy Camper says, that's awesome, Carol. Thank you, Happy Camper. But I found Bob Wells. Bob Wells really is the one who introduced the idea. I thought, you know, I would be reduced to maybe once every 5 years renting an RV and going out for a week because, you know, they're so expensive to rent. And after seeing that, that's what got, and I went to an RV. I'm sorry, an RTR, one of his rubber tramp rendezvous that Bob Wells put together. I think the first one I went to was in 2018. And you know, who's that says, I can't see who it is, says you resemble Oprah Winfrey with the hat and glasses. I wish my pocketbook resembled Oprah Winfrey's. I don't care about me resembling her. Tri Scott says, okay, about the van life. How do people stay cool when it gets hot? I didn't see the rest of the comment. But well, what typically people do is they travel. They like people like I went through Quartzsite about a week ago, and it's deserted. You know, I came in late at night, and I went onto one of the BLM land sites. There were like two people there. And when you go during the winter, it's packed. So people they travel up to Colorado, they go up into the mountains of Arizona, they go places where it's Three Generations says, LOL, I can teach you how to appreciate alligators. Three Generations, the only alligator I appreciate is an alligator that's on a poor boy sandwich, okay, in Louisiana. That's how I appreciate an alligator. Arcuda 2001 says, thank you for sharing that. Nora, Arcuda 2001 is Nora. Thank you, Nora. Esther Stevens says, the happy camper, yes, she does resemble Oprah. Yeah, the main thing that I need to resemble about Oprah, I don't resemble. But anyhow, but thank you for that. Happy camper says, Trice emergency blankets and USB water cooler. Heat, they have options. There are many more options for heat than there are for keeping cool. It's much easier to keep warm, down comforters. Hey, Miss TR, haven't seen you in a while. The Ms. TR, glorious life. Hi there. Looking great. You look like you lost lots of weight. I wish I did. Ms. TR. But I was almost going to say I'm working on it, but I'm only working on it in my mind. But I'm going to start working on it in real one of these days, and I'll let you guys know. But I don't want to tell you guys that I'm starting to work on it, because then I'll be held accountable. So I'm not going to do it till I'm really ready and really serious about it. But the happy camper says, the land, like 20 grand, Carol? No, Oopsie sent me a website that had, different, had looked at different things. And I talked to a realtor, and what they were saying is you can find, up in, the White Mountain area of Arizona, you can find, property for about $4,000 an acre, or even less. Three Generations says, hope your ribs are better, Oopsie. Yes, Oopsie, how are you doing? I saw you a few days ago, but how are your ribs healing? And how is that bed? Is that bed comfortable, Oopsie? Let us know, because I wasn't able to be there when he built it. I had to leave, so he built it the day after the day after I left, he built it. Or was it 2 days after I left? Anyhow, just live, love, life, locked, laughing. Dreaming Out Loud RVing says, Tri Scott, we have a propane heater and an air conditioning unit that runs off our solar. Now, Dreaming Out Loud RVing, how much solar do you have? Because if you have an AC that runs off your solar, you must have a lot of solar. And what kind of battery do you have? Now, I have enough batteries and solar to run an AC, but I don't want to put an AC on top of my van, because I've heard that those tend to leak. Is your AC on top, and have you had any problems with it leaking? But Trice, you do have to have a lot of power to have an AC, or you have to be hooked up. So people who do hook up and plug in, or have a lot of power, use an AC, or stay places where it's not quite as hot. Now, I have two max fans, and I leave the windows open, and that helps. But if it gets past 85, plus I made the mistake, and this was a big mistake. Hold on just a minute. Elita Landaburo, I hope I'm saying it right, Elita, says, can you for a video of disabled people living the van life. I did a video of a couple. I just did one of a gentleman that's in a wheelchair, and I did a tour of his van and some things that he did some adaptions. But if you have other specific things that you'd like to know or see, let me know. Hit me up at gloriouslifeonwheels@gmail. I'm always open to suggestions about videos. And if you're doing van life as a person with some challenges or are looking at starting, hit me up on Glorious Life at Wheels and Gmail. Glorious Life on Wheels and Gmail, and we'll talk. We'll chat. Carrie Joe says, I'm starting small with a Dodge Journey Caravan, stow and go seats. It's my everyday vehicle. If I love the life, I'll go bigger. That's a good way to start. In fact, when I went to the RTR, that's what I rented. I rented one of those, and I put a cot in there with a cooler and a portable toilet. I have what's called a cleanse waste. I love that. I absolutely love it. And it folds up. It's easy, and you can put a bathroom tent outside. Oopsie says, up here in the White Mountains, it seldom gets too hot. That's one of the reasons that's one of the areas that I'm looking at is the White. Who is this? I've not caught one of your lives before, Carol. Could you put that back? I missed your name. You say, hi, I've not caught one of your lives. I want to acknowledge you, but anyone who watches my lives know I have a hard time multitasking. Oopsie says the bed is wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that, Oopsie. I am so glad to hear that. Did he fix that step? Because I know we were so focused on going back and forth about what kind of bed we're going to do that he might have forgotten about the steps. The Happy Camper says, sweet, I need a realtor. Cool. Well, I will, I've talked to one realtor and I have a second one that I'm going to talk to, and I will, once I see if I like him or not, I will I'll put his name out there. But I've got to see if I like him. I missed some comments here. Redheaded, hi there. Oh, I must have missed Redheaded. Hello, Redhead. Oh, Redheaded Riding Hood. Hello there. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. Kim Jones says, I'm going to try your biscuit recipe tomorrow. Do try it and let me know how you like it. I have 2 recipes up there, but I actually like the 2-ingredient one best. Dreaming Out Loud says 950 watt panels and 600 amp hours of batteries. Well, yeah, you've got plenty then. We had the dry campers renovate our system. I missed it. Could you put the last part of that up there? But you had the dry campers renovate. Demita Joe Boy 9. Hello, how are you? Hi, Carol. Hope all is well. All is well. And Van Life Voyages, hello. Hi, saying hello. Someone was just asking about a video for people who are living van life disabled, and I should have said your name. The person who just asked about seeing videos on doing van life with some challenges and some disabilities, go check out Van Life Voyages, because that's the couple that I interviewed, and they are doing van life. Derek's in a wheelchair, so go check out their channel. They have a lot of good information, so go check out Van Life Voyages. Oopsie says, yes, I have a new step. Okay, and how is the new step? Is that better than the other one? Hopefully so. Redheaded Riding Hood says, hey, Carol, right, I'm red. Hey, redhead folks are the most creative, I think, creative and adventurous people out there. Dave Emal says, is it Emal? Yeah, Emal. I thought it was email. Oh, I missed your comment, Dave, but hello. Eileen Byer says she does have the best hats. Thank you, Eileen. Arkuda Nora says, just wanted to let you know that I emailed you in May 1st. I'm guessing you didn't see it in your email. Let me go back there and see, Arkuda. What is it? Something you can say on the live, or do you want, or should I just go back and read it? But I'll go back and look at, because I do check out all my emails, but I do have a lot, and I couldn't have missed it. But I'll go. Now that I know it's there, I'll go check it, Arkuda. And Nora. Redheaded Riding Hood says, ooh, I'd love to try that biscuits, but I shouldn't. Oh, live on the wild side. You're redheaded. Live on the wild side. Just once. Just try them once. That's all. And you can actually just do such a little bit of that flour and a little bit of cream. You could just make one big biscuit. Happy Camper says, Dave Emal, I wonder if we're related from way back in the day. Very similar last name as yours. Who? Interesting. Wouldn't it be interesting to find a relative on here? Carrie Joe says, love that you always wear a hat, Carol. My mother does too. Oh, your mother would be one of my favorite people then. I got to meet your mom. Eileen Byers says, I'm going to start out in my SUV. You know, start out with what you have. That's what I would say. Start out with what you have. If it's something, oh, Van Life Voyager says, thanks, Carol. Well, no thanks necessary. You have a great channel and you do some really good work. And they're starting a project. They're going to be, Van Life Voyages is going to be announcing a special project, a mentoring project for people in wheelchairs and with disabilities. So do stay tuned over to Derek and Tanya. Redheaded Riding Hood says, Derek and Tanya rock Van Life Voyages. Absolutely, they certainly do. Esther Stevens says, hi, Van Life Voyages. Yes, yes, yep, Ginger rock. Yep, that's right. Oopsie says, yes, I'll send you a picture of the step. Says, home sweet home. Oh, I love that, Oopsie. I absolutely love that. And by the way, this is a preview announcement for those of you who are on the live. I am going to be setting up something for Oopsie. So many people ask. Oopsie is not comfortable with people sending her money. She just doesn't want people to do that. So she does not want to go fund, but she's okay with setting up maybe a thing where you can send a gift card or a wish list on Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up for Oopsie. I've got to figure out how to do it because I don't know how to do it. So, but on the next week or so, that will be setting up for Oopsie. So any of you, no one, let me make it clear. I'm going to tell you now, anyone who it would be a hardship to do anything that I ever put on my channel, please don't. Sometimes I might do a drive that might say $1 each. It's never a drive for me because, you know, I just don't do that. But if I do a drive and it's like even $1 each, if $1 would impact you financially, please don't. Please, please, please do not give $1 because some people are down to the wire with their budget. So I don't ever, and that's why I have never done a drive up till this point. But this time I felt really, really motivated to do it. But please, please, please don't take anything out of a budget that's going to cause anyone a hardship. I just want to say that up front. So having said that, enough of that business. But Lisa Roth, sorry, I've missed some comments. So if I didn't acknowledge you, please come back in. Lisa Roth said, that is so sweet, Oopsie. Oh, yes, I'm so happy. I am so happy. Red Heart Riding Hood says, too many carbs. Oh, shucks, but I love them. Well, maybe they'll come up with a cauliflower rice. Maybe they have that. I don't know. It might not be the same. But you can use cream because cream and butter, I think, are on keto. But Ride Today says, I'm going to purchase land off-grid for van lifers. Woohoo! For a low price in Texas. I'm a veteran getting ready for van life. I will probably change my YouTube name and start a channel. Ride Today, when you do, hit me up and we'll do something. We'll do something to get the word out there. So I absolutely love helping getting people started in this YouTube live. I mean, where else? I mean, really, truly, where else at almost 70, which I am, can you start a business? And this is a business for me with very little. I mean, you know, to start a business that has the potential this has, you typically would have to invest maybe $100,000 to do what do you call those? I don't know. What do you call those? Franchises, a franchise. Where else can you do YouTube? You just get on here and put some videos and talk and share with people. And I mean, where can you do that other than YouTube? So for people who want to do that, especially people who are older that like me, I want to do everything I can to help you. So if you want to start out a YouTube channel, hit me up and I will do my best. My time is somewhat limited now because I'm trying to put out more videos, but do hit me up and I will do my best as long as I can to do as much as I can to help people who want to start a YouTube channel. Anyhow, I've missed a lot of comments, so let me go back over here. Ride Today says, thank you, 3 generations. Carrie Jo says, oh, Carol, you're so sweet and honest and a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Carrie Jo. Thank you. Kim Jones says, they do have cauliflower rice. Huh. Oh, no, I meant cauliflower what I meant was cauliflower flour. That's what I meant to say. Cauliflower rice flour, where you can make maybe a biscuit out of. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Um, Red-headed Riding Hood goes, eek. Cauliflower biscuits. Hey, I'm just trying to get something that you can eat. Redheaded. What can I say? You know, Lisa Wright. Lisa Roth says, I use cauliflower all the time. Okay. Javelina Flips or Annie says, how do you, oops, I missed the rest of that. Come back, Annie, and let me know. Pyro Kitty Cat, Pyro. Okay, now that there's gotta be a story behind that name, Pyro. I want to know the story of that. I missed your comment, but Pyro Kitty Cat, that's gotta be an interesting story. Van Life with Gina, I missed the comment above that. Can someone tell me how to slow these comments down? Because I want to get and acknowledge each and every one of you. So if someone can tell me how to slow these down, I will slow them down. But it's got to be easy because I can't do anything real technical. But anyhow, Van Life with Gina. Hey, Van Life with Gina. Good to see you in the house. Van Life with Gina is one of the first people who shouted me out when I started my channel. So you know she has a special place in my heart. Let's see, is my heart over here? Over here. Well, wherever my heart is, Van Life with Gina has a good special place in it. Kim Jones says, oh, I see. Okay. Everyone's saying hello. My Gypsy Adventure says, I bought a park model in Mesa. Oh, a couple of years ago, a few days ago, a windstorm ripped off your, oh my goodness, I didn't get the rest of it, but wow. So windstorm, wow, ripped off your carport. Apparently the wind is fierce in Arizona. I mean, really fierce. Everyone is saying hello. Oh, hi, Chef Santa Cooking Travels. Good to see you in the house. One of my old time friends there. Hello. Lisa Ross said they make pizza with cauliflower crust. Huh, maybe there is a flour. I'll have to look into Lisa. I bet there is. You know what? Now that you say that, I remember seeing that, and I think it was in Costco. Everyone is saying hello. Happy Camper, I'm sorry, it says cooking and listening. What are you cooking, Happy Camper? Van Life with Gina is saying hello to Javelina Flips or to Annie. You can slow it down. Box Van D did it in a live. Okay, yeah, I know you can slow it down. I just don't know how. I'm going to hit up someone and find out how to do it. So by the next live, I'm able to do it. Watbree says, hey, G. Hi, Watbree. How are you going? Mellow Nomadic Adventure says, hi, Glorious Life on Wheels. How are you, Carol? I'm doing good. I was reading your comments the other day on one of my videos. So welcome. Michelle Loves to Scrap says, hi, I think you need to hit the speed on your settings. Okay, well, where's the speed on my settings? Okay. Well, I'm going to have to talk to someone. I'll figure it out. Javelina Flips, Annie says, in Tucson today, the wind is crazy. I'm telling you, that wind in Arizona is unbelievable. That's what everyone's telling me. Melodramatic Adventure says, I tried to buy the cauliflower crust pizza. How do you like it, Melodramatic Adventures? Is it any good? Or is it, how? Let us know how it is. Red-headed Riding Hood is saying hi to Melodramatic Adventures. Hey, Marshall. Happy Camper is saying, Mellow, hi, cooking tofu that tastes like chicken and zucchini fried. Really? Well, you're going to have to send me over that recipe, Happy Camper. If you've got tofu that tastes like chicken, I want to hear about that. I want to try that out myself. And I bet a lot of my viewers would be interested in that. Amazon sells cauliflower flour. Thank you, Demita Joel Boy 9. Hey, I can find out almost anything I need to know from my viewers. You guys are brilliant. Melonomadic Adventure says, Glorious Life on Wheels, it's not bad. However, the crust never gets crispy. Oh, okay. There's also a sweet potato crust pizza that isn't bad. Of course, these are frozen. Yeah, that would be true. Michelle Loves to Scrap says, I'm making sweet Italian sausage and peppers here in New York. Oh, my goodness. Michelle, one of the things I was in New Jersey. They have these Italian hot dogs, and they have sweet Italian sausage and peppers, and oh my goodness, they were so good. They sold them on the street from these little stands and carts. Woo, that was some good eating. So Michelle, oh, you too bad you can't show us a picture of it. Kim Jones says, wow, I want that recipe. Me too. I want that tofu recipe. So happy camper, we all want that recipe. So you're going to have to ante up with it. Sherry says, laughing out loud, everything tastes like chicken. Well, you know, my daughter, almost everything I used to make when she was little, she goes, oh, Mom, that was such good chicken. I'd make pork chops. Mom, that was delicious chicken. I'd make beef. Mom, I love that chicken. So. Everything tastes like chicken. I'll send it. It's delicious, Carol. Thank you, Happy Camper. I appreciate it. And I'll let everyone know it came from you. Redheaded Riding Hood says, tofu that tastes like chicken. Let's try it. Yep. We're going to try it. By the way, speaking of let's try, meaning like a group, I am inviting you all to come to Lollapalooza in Abilene, Texas. It's going to be October 21st through the 25th, and it should be some real fun. I think Nomadic Fanatic is planning on being there. I know Deborah Dickinson is planning on being there. Of course, Lola from Lost on Land is going to be there. It's her event. So Lola from Lost on Land is having another Lollapalooza in Texas, October 21st through the 24th, I think, to the 24th or the 25th. I think it's 21st to the 24th. That's what it is. But I'm going to go a few days early, maybe stay a few days afterwards. So I would love for all of you to come join. But I have a feeling that this year it's going to sell. She had a wagon wheel. It's a section that goes around the a building that I guess she's renting out a building so you can have some indoor activities if it rains. And the wagon wheel has 16 sites that will accommodate 2 people. That's 32. She said I talked or emailed Lola. She said within minutes of announcing it on the video, they were all gone. Because, you know, I dragged my feet and got to her the next day, and of course they were all gone. But I do have my spot, and I'm going to be there. So Melodramatic Adventure says October 21st to 25th. Actually, it's the 21st to 24th is the event, but I'm going to be there a couple days early. Is there a link or a page for this meetup? Yes, there is on Lola's website, which is Lost on Land again. She announces it in her Lollapalooza video that she just put out a couple days ago. So yeah, if you want to. Lola says it's full. No, RZ Diz Rat. No, the wagon wheel. Abilene State Park is a big park. There are many spots. The wagon wheel, which is a section around inside the park. But when I talked to Lola, she said she thinks probably the whole park is going to be, or most of the park are going to be people from Lollapalooza. So only that wagon wheel section, which is only 30 or 16 spots, which can accommodate 32. Only that is filled up. But you have to call the Texas State Park Systems or the Abilene State Park to make reservations, or you can go online. If you call them, you'll be on a long waiting list, but or you'll be on hold, but they'll call you back. You can sign up for them to call you back, or just go online. But I wanted to talk to someone, so I had them. Happy Camper says, sign me up, Carol, for the Texas trip. Well, what Carrie Jo says, I'll see you there, Glow. Already have my reservation. Hey, cool, Carrie Jo. I will meet you there. And last year they had it, although I got there a day late last year, but they had where they go around and they give you certain things, and everyone has to make something, a meal out of what they give you. Like they'll say, okay, sour cream, cheese, flour, and you have to use that with whatever you have in your van or whatever to make a meal. And they have a contest, like one of these contests to see who's turns out the best. I don't know if I should enter. The cooking lady enters and loses. That might be embarrassing. Because there's some good cooks out there. I'm telling you, there's some really good cooks out. Okay, well, I hope I'll see you there, happy camper. Michelle Loves to Scrap says, Lisa Roth, come on over. I'll save you some. Oh, yeah. I would love some of that. Juanita Jean 70 says, are you coming to California anytime soon? Well, I'm in California right now, Juanita Jean 70. So I'm in California right now, although I'm probably going to be heading possibly to Arizona to look at some land. And we do want to go to Utah. And, and I want to meet up with Schoolie Carol, that I did the tour of the school bus on. So, I mean, who knows where I'll be, but at the moment I am in California. My daughter is graduating from high school. They just started back. My wings have been clipped temporarily. They just started back to in-school school a few days a week. Now, here's the question I have. Hold on. First, remind me I'm going to ask a question about school, but I wanted to ask do some comments. Redheaded Riding Hood says, all I bought was chicken when my kids were coming up. So I made chicken enchilada, chicken pot pie, chicken salad, chicken. Hey, I know. I'm feeling you, Red. I'm feeling you. Lollapalooza, who is that? I missed it. Had Lollapalooza. Carrie Joe says, the happy camper, go to Lost on Land again. Yes, Lost on Land again announces it, but to make the reservations, you actually need to go to the Texas State Park system or Abilene State Park. Three Generations says, for my vehicle, I can hardly wait to meet you all. Oh, I can hardly wait to meet you all. You either, Three Generations, and the rest of you too. Karen Tormy says, darn, now I'm hungry. I know. I got something thawing out that I'm going to be tearing up on pretty soon. Carrie Jo said, links are in Lost on Land again video. Oh, okay. I didn't know the links were there. Good. Well, I actually also on my community page, I sent out a link to that video on my community page, so you can go on that and hit that, and that'll take you over to Lola's Lost on Land. Red Riding Hood says, I'll probably still be in North Carolina. I don't know yet. Okay, well, there's always next year. There's always Quartzsite, and there's also in North Carolina, they're having, I think in September, they're having the Mayberry get together. Are you going to that, Red-Headed Riding Hood? Because I know Johnny from Johnny's Journey goes to that, or is going to go to that. Melanomatic Adventure says, Glorious Life and Lolas, what is Lola's channel name? It's Lost on Land again. Lola's channel's name is Lost on Land again. And you can go over and check her out. Oh, found. Okay, great. Glad you found it, Marshall. Okay. Where in Texas, says Karen? It's in Abilene. I don't know where Abilene is, tell you the truth. Last year, it was right outside of Dallas, but this year it's going to be in Abilene, Texas. So Judy says, and don't forget going to Long Pine and the Alabama Hills. That's right. Well, Judy, you're supposed to be planning that trip. So when are we going to Lone Pine and the Alabama Hills? That's what I want to know, because this is a trip you're supposed to be planning, Judy. So me and Judy are supposed to be going over to Lone Pine and Alabama Hills, but I haven't heard too much from you, Judy. Just saying. Okay. Everyone's saying hello. My Gypsy Adventure. Hello, my Gypsy Adventure. Hey, everyone, give Carol a thumbs up so more people will see her live video. Thank you. I always forget that. Asking people subscribe, thumbs up, all that. I'm so engrossed in talking to you guys and reading your comments, and oh, Red, you're going to Mayberry. Oh, cool. So are you going to do some videos and share them with me? Because I'm going to North Carolina, God willing, but it's not going to be till later on in the year, maybe about August. So I'll miss it because I will be back before that. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I could go towards the end of August so that I could, I don't know, maybe I will be able to hit Mayberry. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Mayberry is in October? Oh, okay. And the M2 in Michigan is in September. Well, I don't think I can be able to make it all the way to Mayberry and then come all the way back to Well, I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? That's one thing about having a van. You can go when you want, where you want. Hey, that's the life. Um, Iron Fire Horse. Iron Fire Horse, I still have not gotten you. I've gotten everyone else their gifts except for Iron Fire Horse. Before I leave this earth, I will get that to Iron Fire Horse. So, I'm lagging, but I will. We will catch up. But hello, Iron Fire Horse. Welcome into the chat. So glad to see you. Carrie Joe says about 2 hours away from Dallas, Abilene. Oh, okay. Thanks, Carrie Joe. I didn't know that. Red says there's some peeps in the Alabama hills right now. Oh, really? Who's over there, Red? I know I got to look and see where Deborah Dickinson is because we're supposed to be doing a collab. We may not be able to even do it until October. Hopefully we can do it before then. And Nomadic Fanatic said he would do some cooking with me, which we haven't done yet. So we'll have to see. Karen Tormey says, just got an NV200, hoping to be on the road by October, and Texas was home, so maybe. Oh, now is the NV200 that little one? That's kind of the match to the Ford Connect, because I have seen some of those built out, those little NV200s, and they're built beautiful. There's a company, I forget the name of it right now, but it makes them with a pop top. And those are just amazing. They have a pop top, a bed, a stove, a refrigerator. I mean, they're, but is that the tall, big one, or is the NV200 the little one, Karen? Oh, hello, Butterbean Head. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Esther Stevens says, hello, Karen Torrey. That's awesome. That is Karen. Would you like to have me do a tour? Are you building it out yourself? Sounds interesting. I'll have to talk to you, Karen. It's okay. I figure you're busy, so don't leave this earth. Okay, Iron Horse, I'll try to. I can't leave the earth, not until I take care of you, because I can't leave not with that promise not fulfilled. So I'll but hopefully I won't be leaving this earth soon. Nikki Page, hello, Nikki from Florida. Welcome to the live. Welcome. Judy says, my mom lived there years ago. Love that town. Well, you keep telling me that, Judy, but when are we going? But I'll give you a call after the live, Judy. But Prisha 91755 says, Deborah Dickinson is in Alabama Hills now. Oh, I missed Deborah's live yesterday. I meant to go on there and say hello to her and see when we're going to get together. But so she's in the Alabama Hills. Well, that's great to hear. That is a beautiful area. I know Van Life Rocks has done some really great videos from the Alabama Hills. Esther Stevens' maiden name is Stevens. Okay. Oh, your maiden name is Stevens. Oh, okay. Plane flying over my head. Yes, the NV2 is similar to the Transit Connect. There is a company that builds those out, and hit me up on Gmail, on Glorious Life on G.L.O.W, and I'll give you the name of that company, because they do some beautiful builds. They have a rock and roll bed so it still has seat belts, and it's a rock, so you could actually seat 4 in seat belts in that little NV200, and then the bed is a rock and roll and goes down, and then along the side wall they have space with a little refrigerator, a sink, and I mean it's really laid out nicely, really nicely. 3 Generations is saying, hello, Nikki Page from Naples, Florida. Whoa, from Naples. Butterbeanhead. Yes, hello, Butterbeanhead. Good to see you. This is reminding me, those of you who are creators, would you please put a big C there so everyone can see and go over and check out your channel? Would you just do that? Put a big C if you're a creator so we can see who you all are. Melonomadic Adventures, you're building out a minivan like mine, I think. Watched your channel. Oh, I've got to go over and check that out. Marshall, I got to go check that out. I am so behind. I was about 3 weeks behind on comments because most of you know I try to answer all of my comments. So I'm about 3 weeks behind. So what I started doing was just going, and I got to admit something. I have been going onto the videos, and I get an email actually that I get every comment I get. So it tells me what video. So then I go over to the video and then I try and find that comment. And if I have 1,000 comments, I'm looking through 1,000 comments. I was talking to Dee from Lady Bug Out the other day, and I was telling her what a hard time it is and how far behind I'm on the comments. And she was like, you don't have to do that. Just go over to YouTube Studio, hit comments, and you can answer them there as they come in. I was like, you mean I've been doing this all this time, killing myself, spending hours a day searching for the comments on there on each video when all I have to do. So I've started doing that now, and I'm I'm caught up on comments that are coming in now, but I have about 3 weeks worth of comments that are old comments that I'm going to have to go back, and I'm just going to do like maybe 10 or 15 of those a day and then keep up with the new ones. So anyone who's commented that I haven't responded, I'm working on it, but I was doing it a crazy way, but now that Dee from Lady Bug Out told me how to do it the right way, I'm going to be catching up on my comments. Anyhow, Just Live, Love, Love, Lock says, I was looking at a Tofino van, then SUVs. That Tofino is nice. That really is very nice. Mellow Nomadic Adventure says, Carrie Jo, oh yeah, thank you so much. Are you also in a Grand Caravan? Do you have videos too? Well, I'm going to have to, I really would love to see, I'm going to go over and check that out, Mellow, because I want to see it. I'd love to see it when you get finished and maybe do a tour of it too. Julie says, hi, Gloria. I love your channel. First time joining your live. Thank you. Everyone calls me Gloria in the beginning. I'm really Carol, but everyone, because my channel is Glorious Life on Wheels, thinks I'm Gloria. But as I tell everyone, I'll answer to anything, just not late to dinner. So, so I don't mind at all. I don't mind. So, Iron Fire Horse says, I have a 2014 Dodge Caravan, Mellow Nomadic Adventures. Okay, cool. Happy Camber says, still cooking. I caught all the info though. Thanks so much. And recipe coming your way, Carol. Thank you, Happy Camper. Thank you so much. Mellow Nomadic Adventure says, Carrie Jo, I appreciate you so much. How is your van coming along? I will have to check out. I want to check out your van too, Carrie. I'd love to check out your van. You know, I love checking out all of these builds, especially ones that people build themselves. Oh my goodness, I am so impressed. Just Live, Love, Lock says NV200 are nice. They are. Prisha 91755 says, I'm in southern Mexico in Huatuco. Oh, that's where the lady from Living in Mexico. Oh no, Retiring in Mexico. There's a lady, a couple who does a video called Retire in Mexico, and they're in Huatuco, and it's beautiful in Huatuco. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful there. So welcome, Prisha, welcome. It is beautiful there. You said 9 bays and 36 beaches. I'm a solo woman traveler, and I have been down here for almost a year. So beautiful. It is worth coming down here. You know what? I have been watching her videos, but I haven't watched them in a while because I've been so busy creating content. But that's one place I want to come down to is Huatuco. And I was looking at the price of apartments down there, like $300. I mean, just unbelievable. The price and just the price of living is so inexpensive. So I am planning on coming down there. Do you have any videos out that you've done of Huatuco? Or of your life down there as a solo woman traveler? I'd love to see it. Iron Fire Horse, I missed some comments. So come back out and say them again. Iron Fire Horse, darn it, I just missed that comment. Carrie Jo says, finally decided on the bed design I want, so have to build that. Okay, all right. Sounds beautiful, Prisha. Yes, Lisa Roth. Huatuco, go on this. There's a website called Retire in Mexico, and she has all kinds of pictures. Oh my goodness, I'm missing so many comments. My Gypsy Adventure is saying hello. Mello is saying Glorious Life on Wheels, a tour would be amazing. I'd be honored. I would love to do that. Mello, I would love to do that. Let me know when you get it done. And, just hit me up on Glorious Life on Wheels at Gmail. Oopsie says, Carol, I needs a meetup of all the Glowbies. Everyone can show off their vans. Yes. How cool would that be? Maybe we can do that in, and I hope, Oopsie, you're going to try and make it to the meetup, hopefully to the Lollapalooza. Esther Stevens, take care all. Thank you so much for coming in, Esther. Thank you for coming by. What time is it? What time do we have? Oh, 3:58. Oh, we only have a couple minutes. My brother Donald didn't come in today. He had totally forgot. I know I'm gonna call him after this is over and give him a hard time. So next time he'll tell you how I gave him a hard time for not coming in. Oh, I did want to I'm doing a call out today for moderators. The only person who's been moderating for me had been Judy, and it's too much for one person. So if you have some people who would love to or be interested in moderating on my Saturday lives at 3:00, let me know. Hit me up at Glorious Life on Wheels and Gmail. I don't know how to give you a wrench, so I'll have to talk to someone else and they'll have to tell me how to give you the wrench. But I would like to get 3 or 4 moderators. So if you're interested in being a moderator, do let me know. Yes, Oopsie, great idea. The 3 Generations says, yeah. My Gypsy Adventure says, just saw your video on the new Winnebago Solus van. It doesn't have the pop top. It's 17 feet long. Is that too small to live in full time? Well, you just saw a video on the new 17 feet long. I don't know. I don't think it is too small. I'm going to go over and look at the Solus, the Winnebago Solus. There are people living in things a lot smaller. That little Ford Connect is, and there are people living in that and in minivans. So I guess it really depends on your needs. Oopsie says, Butterbean Head, good also to see you. Sorry, no videos I spend you spend $700 a month, but to be in a beach community, even for $700 a month, wow. Yes, she does need to have a meetup. Well, I'm going to do a meetup at Lola's Lollapalooza. So anyone who wants to come on out, and maybe you can bring some stuff and we can do some cooking and just have some fun, just have some good old times. I'm going to read a couple more comments and then it's almost 4:00. So I'm going to hang up, shut down, because I know there are other people who have lives and I don't want to go into their time. But let me see. Carrie Jo, thank you, Glow. Have a good night, everyone. See you later, Carrie Jo. And we will be heading out of here momentarily. Jeanette, I don't want to mess this up. Roshnovskis. I hope that's right, Jeanette. Says, I just subscribed. I saw Jeanette. Thank you. If it's the same Jeanette, and saw you for the first time when you were picking up your new van. Couldn't wait to see you cook. It's been a wild, happy, fun, amazing ride. And the best part are my Glowbies and the people I meet on the road. This has been truly a life-enhancing experience, I have to say. Happy Camper says, Carol, I just realized I did a video on the chicken flavored tofu. It's a tofu scramble video under my Vegan Wednesday playlist. Okay, I'll go over and I'll watch that, Happy Camper. In fact, did everyone put C's? That's a creator. We're getting ready to leave out of here. But Mello is saying, hi, Stan, ambling adventures, Stan. I seen you, Fat Matt. He's so awesome. I don't know who Fat Matt is, but Ambulant Adventures, hello. Iron Fine Horse, I would love to go to Lollapalooza, but I'm up in Canada maybe next year. I know. And I'd love to come up to Canada. So, I love to go up to a meetup when Chrome does a meetup, his next meetup, but it'll be a while, I guess, but hopefully soon. All right. Well, I'm going to be closing out. Arcuda Nora says, always good to see your lives. Check your email from May 1st. I will, Nora. Lisa says it's been fun. Nomadic says Ambling Adventure Stan. This is great. Oh, Mellow Nomadic Adventures is a creator, so go over and check his channel out, and he's doing a build. So go over and check out Mellow Nomadic Adventures. Jeanette says you are so enlightening and enduring. Thank you so much, Jeanette. NF got 420 for everyone. I'm a little, I don't know quite what that means. Stuff goes, I'm sorry, RV Desrat. If things go over my head, you got to break it down for me. Okay. All right. RV Gypsy Adventures says, love your channel and viewers. Hope everyone has a great week. All right. Fat Matt Adventures is his channel name. Oh, okay. Fat Matt Adventures. All right. Okay. Well, check Fat Matt Adventures out. Have a great day, everyone. A great weekend. I will see you next week. I have a video coming out Tuesday. I'm interviewing a woman, an interesting woman. She's a psychologist who has become a nomad. She bought an older Class A and she lives in it, and she became a nomad. So it'll be kind of interesting to meet a psychologist nomad. So I'll see you guys. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in today. May your journeys be filled with joy and blessings, and I will see you next time. No cooking video next week, but I will have an out and about, and I may have some little short, I'm going to call them glow shorts, just fun stuff with me trying. I'm going to try and download some or upload, whatever you call it, some videos myself to try and start doing this, because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to start out with a few shorts. So I'll see you all. Love you all. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Till next time.